Hello everyone, welcome back to AllThemods 9 to the skies. Now, I was just flying around my base earlier, and my goodness, we've got a lot of stuff. I was looking around. Yeah, we've got lots and lots of stuff right here. Everything is like in its place though, right? In my opinion. We've got bits in its place. Yeah. It's a little bit eclectic. That's how I build though, right? Anyway, right, so today I've got a plan, and that plan is going to involve... Where is the hyperbox that I set up? There you go. So I've got a hyperbox right here. If I pop out, there you are. Which one is it? This one? No. This one right here. So, yeah, I decided I needed more hyperboxes because why not? And this one definitely needs to be in a hyperbox because it just definitely needs one. The only thing I did forget is some flux points. So I'm going to need 2 of these. And what we're going to do today, well, you can see it up here, I'm going to get all of the generators up and running because I do want to get into mechanism soon, and I just don't want to think about power. So if we get all of the generators from Industrial 4 going, said it twice. Anyway, if we get those on the go, then we can get 25 million RF per tick. So to start all of this off, we are going to need a stasis chamber. So that one's relatively easy to make. I kind of did a little bit of prep just because I thought, why not do some prep? Easy. So what this thing does, if you give it power, just like this. There you go. And then we do this. You can see the area. So if we get into this area, we're going to get slowness. You actually can't get out of it unless you jump out. But there you go. And now we're back to normal. What this does is it makes it so the wither doesn't ever escape, basically. So we could build a wither right here. And it will... In fact, let's do it. Oh, actually, no, we're not going to do it. I'm going to put this one down because we want to build on top. I always forget how this works. But yeah, we're going to put a laser base right on top like that. This is a fluid laser base, very similar to the ore laser base. So fluid laser with an S. Thank you to everyone that pointed out that lasers should definitely have an S, not a Z. I know, it's just because of Laser Quest, isn't it? So anyway, right. So this one goes down, it goes above the wither, and it mines the wither for ether gas, because that's one of the things we do need. We need ether gas so we can make these supreme machine frames, and we can use it later on to make like some nukes. And oh, we actually need it for the reactor in the first place, so that makes a lot of sense. Cool. Anyway, right, so this needs to go down, and then I'm gonna build all of the lasers off of this. Now I'm only gonna do, oh poo, I've already put this in the wrong place. I was gonna do 3 on each side. Okay, I'm actually gonna move this. There you go, it's like it never happened. Anyway, we are going to put the owl. I always forget that these are really a pain in the bum to like place. So I'm going to do one of those, and then this one is going to be really difficult because of the angle. Morning angle. No, I think that one is fine actually. Good. And then the last one. Just like that. And I did set up all of the cables right here, so I should be able to just like power them from the top. And we should have access. Aha, we did it. We should have access to the laser base right there. Oh, wrong one. So we need this one to go right here. Again, you can do all of the like tons and tons of lasers against the laser base here. But that does remind me. Do I need a specific? Oh yeah, I need a purple laser lens. I'm too lazy to make that. So you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go and get ourselves a purple laser lens. Let's hop out here. We need to program it in. This is way easier. I'm getting turned around. Okay, there we are. So purple laser lens. We just need to do this. Now I should have some purple dye. If I don't, it will tell me, and I can make some. But put that in the extended pattern provider right there. Laser lens. And I don't have any purple dye. Super easy to make though, because it's just red and blue in it. So let's make one of those bad boys. And now we can put this in here. And when I make this a wither, it should stop it from actually becoming like a full-on wither. So see right there. And this currently isn't getting any. Are these all powered? No, these aren't powered yet, are they? That'll be why. There we go. So now we should be getting ether gas. Just like that. What I'm going to do is put all the add-ons in this. I'm going to put a... I made a new ender tank. So I'm going to put an ender tank right there. And get this to output to the top. Yeah. That's going to push into this. And then we can have this on our network, as it were. And there we go. That was stupidly easy to set up, actually. So if you're looking to get ether gas, this is what you need to do. What I've got is all of the add-ons. This one, the one in the middle, can only take 2 add-ons. But every time it's getting like 10 millibuckets right there. So we're getting a decent amount. It's enough, I think. We're not going to need any more than this, I don't think, that we've already got. It's going straight into this ender tank, and I've put this on light blue, white, and then light blue again. And if we pop back out, I've done a thing. There we go. So if we popped out, I've done this over here. This was actually a suggestion. I cannot for the life of me remember who suggested this. Might be ACS, I'm not sure. But someone suggested I do this instead. So what I've got here is a storage controller, which is linked up to all of these fluid drawers. And fluid drawers are amazing. They are absolutely awesome. So these fluid drawers, they've got different liquids in there. Obviously, I don't have water because I've got that in a disc already up here. Did I show off that I've got 256 discs now? I made these a while ago. Anyway, I've got the infinite water and the infinite cobble now. So access to those. This one right here is the ether gas. And I think to get out of that... Oh, I've also set this right here to do the extract mode only, so you can't put stuff back into this. But yeah, I've got all of these which are all being pulled out. So like that one there is the ether gas, then we got lava, then we got pink slime, then we got, well, you can see I've sort of color coded a few of them. This one here is actually latex. I was like, oh yeah, I should probably have latex on our system as well. So over that I'm using, I know it's just over there, but it made more sense to put an ender chest down, ender tank. So there we go. And we got a load more. If we need more fluids, then we can get that easy enough. But now what I can do is, I think, I might have put all of the thingies in there for that. I have. Lovely. Right, so the metallurgic mycelial generator. Now we need a bucket of liquid meat. We can do that. If we do meat. Why is it not letting me pull? Oh, I might not have any buckets. Yes, I don't have any buckets. Alright. Let's go make me loads of buckets, because why not? Meat. There you go. So there is our bucket of meat. I'm going to put that back in. And then we're going to make the metallurgic mycelial generator. And that is going to go off and do all of the bits. So first thing it's going to do is make the regular simple machine frame. Then it's going to make the advanced. And then it's going to make the supreme. So now we've got the supreme machine frame for this. So there's the metallurgic mycelial, metallurgic, sorry, I forgot about that. So it says meat. I am going to use a hyperbox. I probably shouldn't. I kind of go overboard when I've got access to like either hyperbox or compact machines. Wireless, because this is one of those opportunities where it's actually quite good to have AE just already set up, so nearby at least. So quickly pop out of here and we'll go set one of these up right Actually, I kind of want to match it, so it's this one. Oh, they must be in the same dimension. I never knew that. Oh, that's interesting. These settings are cleared. I didn't know that. How do we do that then? Oh, we might have to do the old ring thing that we've got. So we might have to make another one of these. And then we could do that in the other dimension. So it's not exactly like the wireless receiver and transmitter that you can get from Refined Storage. That's good to know. It's good to know. I probably should have known that, but it is all good. In that case, I'm still going to do it in here, I think, but we're going to have to figure out a better way of sending items. You know what? That's actually too much effort. Let's go into the overworld. And we'll just go really far away. I think that's probably a good idea. Yeah, I think that makes more sense. So we can rename these later on, I think. So if I click on this, can I shift right click? Apparently not. Okay, well, we'll figure some out for that. But actually, I think that is what you name the dimension. These hyperboxes are really annoying, by the way, because they make like a brand new world, as in a brand new dimension world. Whereas I think for compact machines, there was one compact machine world. So I'll show you actually. If we pop in here, we're in biome hyperbox 7113 is the coordinates. If we pop into the trap weather, 117 is the coordinates. So obviously these are different dimensions. So it's kind of annoying, especially if you're on a server. You might want to disable hyperboxes, just because otherwise people will keep making loads and loads of files. It's really difficult to get your head around. Anyway, we need a way. There is an angel block thing, right? Angel block. There is. Now, do we want to make this, or should we go a little bit into immersive? Because there's also an angel block in immersive called a balloon. So this does the same thing. You know what? We'll probably just make the angel block because it's easier. But if you don't have access to the angel block, because I know it's not in like a bunch, then, oh, you know where I put all of my feathers? I put them all in my transmutation tablet. Transmutation, this thing. Oh, daytime. Love it. Feather. There you go. Right, so now we can make an angel block. Easy enough. And what this does is you right click it and it just puts it down in the air. So it's super useful if you're like just trying to make a floaty base, if you know what I mean. So what we can do, oh, you know what? I'm going to go off in the direction that I've already done. We're going to go off in this direction. Yeah, because the only reason this is over here is because it used to be attached. I should probably reattach that if I'm honest, but meh. I'm going to go right here. So if I land on this, ooh, hello. Oh, you can go straight through it. Oh, interesting. I guess it's just a platform for us to put some white concrete on, right? So it's a block that we can just do one of those. And now we can land on the white concrete, but we'd fall through the angel block. Makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. So what level is this? I kind of want it to be at level 64. 7. There you go. 64. This is where we are at. So from here, I could do F3G. Oh, we are right on the edge. You know what? We might actually just fill this one up. Yeah. Yeah. So we're going to use this chunk right here, and we're just going to have a little platform. And this chunk is where we will be building all of the generators. Right, there we go. So we can get rid of the thingy right there. This is a new platform. We might need to put some lighting on this platform though, right? So, lantern. Oh, cool, we've got one left. Nice. I'm going to stick it on the bottom. Like, right there. That'll do us. Doesn't need to be in the center. I mean, it does for me, but whatevs. It's all good. So, we can put all of these down now. I quite like having the mycelial reactor right in the middle. but we'll figure out where the middle is once all of these go down. So should we just start off? If I middle click, it will put us in there. Oh, okay. Wants us to do the hardest one first, which is the crimed generator. So crimed. What can you consume? So we could do another warp block, to be fair. I think that might be a good idea. Yeah. So nether warp block. We could do shroomlight. No, maybe not. I'm trying to look for something we can grow that isn't just these essences, because I'm trying not to use mystical, because I hate myself apparently. Yes, I don't know. Can't really do this one. I think nether warp might be the best thing, because we can grow nether warp, right? Wait, you get it from sifting? We've been getting nether warp from sifting this entire time. How much nether warp do I have? Wow. Okay, we got a good amount right there. I should probably get that in a compacting drawer. Oh, it doesn't like it. Yeah, because you can't craft this back down into nether warp, so it's like, nah. Okay, so it's good that we've got it in two separate ones. Copium right there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, yeah, definitely get these as the output block for this. So I'll tell you what, I'm going to actually set this back up. Right click that, we can do a /home. And where is it? So it's over in this direction now, so we can right click that one. So now we've got access all the way over here. I need to chunk load this as well, to be fair. And claim it. So I can do an export. How many are there right here? It's actually quite a lot. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So we can go off two sides. So we can go off this side like this, and then this side like this. And that'll be 8 on each side, right? Kind of makes sense. So cable. And then I want to get some exporters. Or export buses. I might need more than 16. Let's just go 32 for now. Because we will definitely need more than 16. Because a few of these take liquids as well as like items. So we're going to put both of those in using some export buses. That's going to take more channels though, isn't it? Okay, maybe we get some... Can we make like a ton of this? Oh, we can. Okay, go off and make us that then, please. Now, one thing I just remembered is the fact that I don't really need the sleep charm anymore. They did it! They did the thing! Oh, I love them so much for this. It actually added some curio slots. I've been saying this for ages, right? They need to add curio slots. Oh, that's so good. Oh, brilliant. Right, anyway, sorry. What I was going to say is, yeah, I've started to line them up like this. And we can get like all 32 channels out of one of the dense cables. So this is my plan. I'm going to use some cable anchors, and we're just going to like anchor all the way across like this, right? So basically these aren't touching. Otherwise it'll be, you know, 8 channels that, yeah, it's channels are weird, aren't they? So this is my way of getting around channels. We are still only allowed 32, but not all of these will need 32, if you know what I mean. So I'm going to start with, what was it? Export thingies. There we go. And I'm just going to right click on there. This I've moved, so I'm going to have to go relink this up. So this is the culinary mycelial generator. So again, we can just export into that. Death, I cannot remember what death does. Which one is the death one? So that one. I think it's, yeah, there we go. So like bones and like rotten flesh and stuff, we can actually get this. Yeah, we can have it on our system. To be fair, I could automatically send that here from my mob farm. I can use a modular router with sender module Mark III to send that over here, but it is cool. Maybe I should start plugging some things in. Okay, so this one we know we're going to do nether wart blocks, because I don't know, I hate myself when it comes to that's not how you spell toast. Where's that H come from? There you go, toast. So we're just going to do regular toast for this one. We could do like avocado toast and stuff, but I think if we do this and we have a look, 56 seconds for a piece of toast, whereas it's 80 seconds for avocado. Although toast sandwich is also 80 seconds. Anyway, it doesn't matter. We're just going to use toast. I think that would be easy enough. We can automate that pretty easily. I'm going to use this bit over here to automate all of the bits and bobs that we need, right? Awesome. I can rip all of the enchants off of this, so that's pretty good. Anyway, so yeah, let's move on to the next one, which is disenchantment. Now this one is a little different because I actually want to go up and I'm going to get a enchantment factory, I think it's called, something like that. So this is another thing from industrial foregoing. And what this does, well, actually, to be fair, we'll probably just have to wait for this to come through. But what this does is you feed it some liquid essence, and it will basically just, and I think you need to give it books as well. So essence and books, put some essence in here, get some books, and it will generate just a random, so we can actually output this to the bottom. And that will output into this, and then that will disenchant it, and we get a book back, and then I think we probably push that back out to the top. We can recycle the books. So we pull from the bottom. There you go. That might work. I don't remember if that's how that works, but still, we'll figure some out. This one's easy enough. Oh, actually, before we do anything, we need a book. We might not need multiple books, so we could just prime this with a couple of books and then have the... Yeah, I think that should work. We should have the essence going into this. It does say offline, but I think all of these are offline, so that's fine. Ender mycelial generator should be, if I remember correctly, we can, actually it'll be over here, won't it? So, we might as well use Eyes of Ender. Yeah. Eye of Ender. Stick that one in. Now, the explosive one, this one's kind of annoying, if I'm honest, because it will do some explosions around here, and it doesn't do any block damage, because I've put this on, well, you know, I've claimed this area, and that's a thing, when you claim an area, the block damage goes away. But what can we feed into this? So, we could either make some TNT, which I think I've already automated for something, or we can just do gunpowder. I'm going to do TNT, because it makes more sense to me. I've already got the automation for it. Otherwise, I would have just done gunpowder because we've got loads. So TNT. A few of these I'm going to need to put a crafting card in and maybe an acceleration card, but it is all good. So the frost mycelial generator. So this one, I believe, frost mycelial. There we go. We could potentially put in some blue ice, and that will last us like 3 minutes or whatever. Yeah, 3 minutes. And I think we're going to generate 1 blue ice every 3 minutes at least, right? So, and we're not really using our blue ice other than to make dry ice. So I'm actually going to put blue ice in here, and we've already got it automated. So blue ice. Next one, furnace generator. We can just put like anything we want in there, I guess. Yeah, let's actually look up some good stuff for this. So, anything that burns, that makes sense. Whoa, okay, that actually takes Fe to burn. Or the total is okay, weird. Oh, there's so many recipes. We could just do, I don't know, like blaze. Oh, we could do blaze mesh. How do you make that? Oh, never mind. We could do blaze rods. I've got an automation right now which is making us blaze rods. I'll show you that in a bit, but halitosis, this one's easy enough because we've already got the dragon's breath. I know this one off by heart. Oh, hello. Drag that one over. So this one, we look at halitosis, is 600 seconds, which is 10 minutes from 1 dragon's breath. And we definitely make more than 1 dragon's breath per 10 minutes, don't we? So, magma generator. So this one, you either put lava in and you get 50 Fe, or you put lava and redstone and you get 100 Fe. So we're just going to put lava because there's no reason to put the redstone, because we're literally only using these to get ourselves mycelial generator thing, aren't we? So lava. So actually we just do that. Now, next one is the metallurgic mycelial, so, or the metallurgic, sorry, which is this one. So that is going to need some liquid meat. I have activated my liquid meat farm again because I had it turned off for a bit, and it just uses any ingot, and we have got quite a lot of copper, so I don't believe we need copper for much, so I'm going to use copper. Is that the right one? That's the magma. So this one, yeah, metallurgic. So we're going to use copper right here. Can you put both in the same one? So I'm going to put copper and meat. I actually never tried that. Oh my goodness. No, you can't. Never mind. Oh, you can. Huh. That's pretty good. So that will put the liquid meat in here, and it will put copper in here. Just like that. And then that will burn for a certain amount of time. I don't exactly know. That's the wrong one. Where is it? This one. No, it's the wrong one again. Metallurgic. This one here. There we go. So this one, yeah, it doesn't matter what this is right here. Time 20 seconds generates, you know, that amount. Whatever you do. Nether stars one is easy. You just put nether stars in. So I'm going to do that one. Nether stars. Now, pink generator, that one's going to be interesting. We are going to have to figure something out for pink. I'll do something for that. Potion generator is really easy. In fact, I don't want to put that there. Let's grab that one off. And what we'll do is get a cable, and where is it? Pink generator. It's the potion. Oh, nope, sorry. Potion generator. That's the one that I meant to do right there. So this one is going to be going to plonk that one there. Oh, you know what? I could just do an encapsulator. Okay, there's an encapsulator. There we go. Let's get that on the go. So fluid encapsulator. I can pop this one right here, and then we just output water into this, and we do water. So it's going to get water in here, and then we just prime this with some bottles. And I've got a load of water bottles for some reason, but yeah, we prime that with some bottles, and then we tell this to input output to the bottom like that. So what will happen is this will make some water bottles. It will go in here. That will give us a bottle back, and the bottle will go back up into the fluid encapsulator and make us some more water bottles. So the rocket mycelial generator is a weird one because we have to actually do a rocket craft before we do anything. So rocket. So we've got some fireworks right here. Oh, it didn't do anything. Yeah, because this is, I think we got these from somewhere weird. But if we make some, you can see there's two different types. We want to make the one with the flight duration. There you go. So now if we right click that. Okay, it doesn't do anything either. Interesting. But this is the one that we want to do right there. So that'll export into this. This gives you like levitation and stuff if you're nearby, so it's kind of a pain, but still. This one right here is milk and slime. So we actually need two. We need some more. Actually, we've got some cables. So I'm just going to do this. And we're going to do that and that. Now, I am going to get milk into my system. But that's going to be for later. So this one I'm going to do slime. Just a slime ball. And then this one we're going to do milk. Just like that. And we want the liquid milk because that's going to go in here. So yeah, there you go. That's just kind of all of them done. We need to figure something out for the pink generator, don't we? Haven't done anything for that, but other than that, the rest are finished. You just need to hook everything up and give everything power. Like this and this, I mean. Which is good. We can just use gates. Actually, I've been moving over to flux points, haven't I? So let's make a couple of flux points. I swear this is a way more neat than I did previously. There you go. I could also put some upgrades in a few of these. In fact, I probably will. So like this one here, I could put the upgrades in, or the add-ons. So just get each one of these started at least. And then over here, we need component. There we go. Oh yeah, it wiped out all of my components. I might just do a resonant one because it doesn't need to be that quick. So get a resonant one, put it in here. And that needs water, which will come from over there. I might need to get some acceleration cards as well, but for now, let's do a /home. What I can do is I need to set up a craft for this. Now that is the correct craft, which is good. It's not the broken one. I just need to program a load of recipes, I guess. What's a good pink? Right, I've had an idea, and that is we can just set up, is it this thing? And you can get that if I get a dandelion. If we pop down to our Britannia area, chuck it in like that. Although to be fair, pink tulip. Can we use the pink tulip straight in there? Yeah, we can. Lovely. So I can set up a, what is it? A phytogenic insulator, because I believe you can get it from a phyto. Yeah, you can. And we can get the phytogenic insulator to just like output the pink tulip. Makes sense. Depends. How long does the pink tulip last in here? 1.5. Yeah, we could do that. I need like a travel anchor all the way over there or something. Might be a good idea, to be fair. Right, I did forget that we need to bind this. So there we go. Back over here. Can I do a /back? Is that a thing? Oh, it is. So good. Oh, these things have started working now. I probably should have told it not to do this yet, but oh well. Let's see what we got. So this one's coming in. We don't have any milk, so I'm actually going to get rid of all of the things up here, and we're going to do milk. So that will remind me we need milk. This one, we need the rocket. That's where we got the rocket though. Oh, but I need the, okay. Let me make a bunch of crafting upgrades. Right, adding all of the crafting cards, and I've got a bunch of these all now working. This one now works. This one needs milk, so we've got a couple of bits left. This is going to be for the toast, though. So if I grab a flux point, so I don't need 1,000 of those. I might need a couple though later on. Plonk this one in the middle. So I'll set this one on like this. Don't ask why I made myself a unobtainium furnace right there. There's no reason. It's funny. Anyway, oh, that is getting power. This should be getting power as well. What's happening here is, I'll start from the top. So sink goes into the phytogenic insulator. I'll show you the configurations. So that's pulling water in from the top, and it's outputting and inputting from the bottom. So that is putting all of the seeds in here, and it's also outputting all of the wheat, because that's how this works. It's also pulling the seeds back out into the phytogenic insulator. I do this all the time with mystical stuff, if I ever do mystical. Yeah, you could see it over on my Inferium thing I did, which is, like, there's no point in doing that now because we've got bees. So I might rip that down later. But anyway, this one here is, without any phyto grow or anything like that, is still making us quite a bit of, I think it makes us 2 wheat per time. So we'll do this. Yeah. And now, what this is doing here, so that goes into the drawer. This sequence fabricator is pulling from the left and is outputting to the right. And what it's doing is it's pulling in any wheat. So you basically, this is like a mini crafter from RF Tools. It just has one recipe. That's all it needs. One recipe. It comes in here and you get yourself some wheat, turns it into bread. Bread goes out the side, goes into this bit right here. And then that gets output into the unobtainium furnace right there. So you get some bread, that goes in there. Furnace turns it into toast, that goes up into the drawer that we've got right here. And then I've got a puller and a sender module. So the sender module is sending all the way over to the culinary generator, and that's just got toast in it now, which is perfect. And that's all we needed to do. So this whole thing here is purely for some toast. And what I can also do is I can take some of the excess and I can put it in my backpack, and that way I will be fed forever. Not that we need that because we've got saturation and stuff, but meh. This one right here is what I'm going to be using for the nether wart blocks. So that's the plan. So again, we've got the sink. I was just waiting on these twinite ones to finish. So I do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Did I ever put the... I did put the stellar integral component into this. Cool. I don't really think it's worth doing this, by the way, because this is actually quite quick as it is, but meh, it's fine. So now all I need to do is I need to make another flux point, and I'm going to actually get some cable for this. So I'm going to put a cable here, and I can put a cable here, flux point in the middle, and then I'm not even going to do the, you know, the power surge or anything like that. But there you go, these things are happening, I think. Did I forget to do a push-pull? Oh yeah, I remember now. Yeah, this is going to pull it out before it can do anything. So if I do this, yeah, this is going to pull it out. This has got priority for some reason. It's super annoying. So the way that I have to do this is, instead of using this method right here, where you push-pull, I'm going to have to use a cyclical, this thing, processing unit thing. There's a load of components to it as well, but there you go. So we can put one of these in, and what this thing does is it just keeps the nether wart in this slot. So I do need to take out one of those though. I'm going to do that. And there we go. So that is going to make us... That's actually relatively slow. That's a lot slower than I thought it would be. I wonder if we get some phyto grow. This thing over here is making phyto grow. So if I grab this, slash back. Oh, I love that. If we put this in here, how does this do? So it goes from 5 to a lot by the looks of it. Okay, I've got an idea. We just turn that one off. It makes 5 at a time. That's insane. Okay, so we need phyto grow over here. We should probably have phyto grow in our system, and then we just output it wherever we want. Nah, it's fine. Anyway, this should be making us a load of nether wart blocks, and then what I'm going to do is a modular router to send it over there, because clean as heck. So one modular router, that's going to get a load of nether wart blocks. I hope that we're going to make enough without the phyto grow. Hope we're going to make enough wart blocks to feed the crimed generator. Can we make one in 20 seconds? That is the question. So if we take this out right here and we time it, I don't think that's going to be enough, is it? So we might have to use phyto grow. Oh well, that's good to know at least. Oh yeah, I was supposed to send this over here. Now the issue I've got is, oh, this thing is filled up with power as well. Good. What I was going to say is this thing, when it's running, it actually does a lot of damage. But the fact that it's not running means that I've already filled up this entire cable right here with power. And yeah, that's actually really good for us. So anyway, put this over here. So that's going to go over there. So the crimed generator should be running. Why am I doing this? I just realised, didn't we have like loads of nether wart? Oh, we do have loads of nether wart. Okay, you know what? And I've got that on there. Crafting card I got on me. That's funny. So, crafting card, I can do that. And then if I go /home, I got too caught up in being clever with everything over there. Because I didn't need to be clever for this one, did I? So, just stick that there. And that'll make us a bunch of nether wart blocks. If I turn this one off, now you know what? I can leave this one on as well. If I'm honest, I can have both of them going. Not hurting anything, is it? This thing here, it's just taking a tiny bit of power, and that's about it. Which is fine because we're about to make loads of power. So anyway, that's these two done. Essence is interesting. I'm going to come back to that one in a second. I'm going to get onto milk now. Right, before we get onto milk, I wanted to quickly just point out that I've added a, what is it, Heart of the Sea? No, the other thing, conduit to this. So this is now factory ready, meaning it will spawn all the time and we'll be getting liquid meat. That was one of the things I didn't think about. We are going to run out of liquid meat, and we did a minute ago, so that's why I needed to set this back up. I could remove all of this and then we could do something with like water buckets to clear this of all of the grass and stuff, but we're not going to do that. We're just going to use the spawner. Might add some more spawners in here to get us more liquid meat, but it is all good right now. The other thing is, remember we're getting an absolute ton of bottles of enchanting because that's going to be useful later. I'll tell you why. So let's pop over to our thingy over here. So for milk, super easy. What we did was we did an animal rancher from industrial foregoing. I'm using all of the add-ons and that's going into a drawer. So if I pop back over this way, there's a lot of backwards and forwards. I definitely need to make a travel staff at some point. But right there we've got essence coming in. I was going to use an ender tank for like essence from our mob farm, and we can change the way that we collect stuff from the mob farm. Instead of getting bottles of enchanting, we're getting like not bottles of enchanting, we can get essence. Anyway, I'm going to lob. Okay, I wanted to lob them right here, but okay, whatevs. So milk, that's going into our system. It's being output. We're going to get output into the slimy generator. So there you go, milk is right there. I had to upgrade this, so now this has got all of the upgrades, like the highest tier, because we actually ran out of pink tulips. But that's just making us power easy enough. Annoyingly, the best, or the one that we haven't actually talked about yet, is right in there where all the explosions are happening. So I'm going to fly in. I was going to say run in, but we're going to fly in real quick. And we're just going to try and hit the centrifugal separator. There we go. So what this one does here is it makes us essence of knowledge from the bottles of enchanting. And then the bottles of enchanting we are getting from our mob farm I just said. Essence of knowledge is being output to the bottom. This does leave behind some empty bottles. So I originally tried to do this with a interface where we were putting bottles in the interface, and then it didn't work because it kept trying to put all of the essence of knowledge back into our system, but it couldn't because we didn't have a place for it. So instead, I mean, what we could technically do is have this set up right here and then output the essence of knowledge, but meh, it's fine. Anyway, that essence of knowledge is going into this. You can use essence of knowledge or the industrial foregoing stuff. You could do whatever you want in here. As long as it's like some sort of XP, it will do an enchantment on a book. So what we're doing here is we're enchanting a book. It's push-pull, so it's pulling the book, the empty book, back up. And it's pushing the enchanted book down. Now in the generator right there, you'll see that we've got a flipping good enchant right there actually. I might nick that. Let's get a new book. Get a new book out. Yeah, there we go. Stick that one in. So that one there is going to be enchanted. It's going to go down. That again is really good. Forcecraft. Oh, right, we might need to set one of these up for ourselves. I think we will do that. But yeah, that was the last two that we needed to do. We needed milk and we needed the disenchantment right there. And guess what? it's working. So we are getting 25 million RF per tick. So that was a little bit of a rush right at the end. I did sort of run out of time, and apologise for that, but sometimes that's a lot of stuff we needed to do right there. I maybe should have thought about that before I started recording and then come up with something, but yeah, there's our milk one right there. That's a lot of buckets we got right there. That's 15,000 buckets. Is that right? What the flip? Yeah. Jeez Louise. Right. Anyway, this is where I'm going to call it for today. Next episode, we're going to get into mechanism. We're actually going to get full on into mechanism. And I'm really glad we got that working over there, because now we just don't have to think about power, and we can just do like a ridiculous amount of stuff with all of the power. We don't have to think about, you know, how much to give it. I mean, we are going to give it like 20 mil instead of, you know, all of our power. I'm talking about the SPS, by the way, but we'll get to that probably in the next couple of episodes. I keep getting questions about the pig glitch. Now, I can't do the pig glitch yet because I need red matter, and I haven't done red matter yet. So I will. That's the whole reason I'm doing some mechanism, right? Because if I do red matter and I click on this one, let's have a look. Yeah, plutonium pellets. So we need to get at least 2 plutonium pellets. I mean, we could literally wait. We can get to plutonium. But that means we have to make a reactor anyway. So next episode, I'm going to make a huge reactor. I could do this, but they nerfed the crap out of it now, so it's not as good, in my opinion. I'm not a massive fan of the change that they made to this. I think it should be like half a bucket instead. Anyway, we'll talk about that next episode. Thank you for watching. Thanks for joining, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.